Yo, what's good guys, MX Gaming here, bringing you sort of a different video. It's not a top 10 today, but it's sort of something different. And also, before I begin, I do want to apologize for no videos throughout the course of the last 2 weeks. I've been super busy over the last 2 weeks, catching up with college, work, all that sort of stuff. But today, I'll be bringing you sort of a video that's supposed to be out ages ago, maybe a few days ago. So with the release of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I thought I would do my team, for the game, because I'm not going to be getting it unfortunately, but still I thought I would do my team for this game. So without further ado, let us get started. Okay guys, our first member on our team is obviously going to be our starter, which is going to be Pikachu, because yes, I would have gotten Let's Go Pikachu if I would have gotten the game. But yeah, I would just start with Pikachu, because Eevee, I would have gotten Let's Go Eevee, but Umbreon's not in the game unfortunately, so I wouldn't be able to evolve it even if I could. I don't think you can evolve the starter Pikachu and Eevee when you get it. I think they remain like that, but still, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I've heard Pikachu can be a little bit busted in this game, because they've given it all sorts of like new moves. Like for example, there's something called like Splishy Splash or something like that, because I haven't kept up to date with all the trailers and new things that have come out. I've seen gameplay for the game, but I don't really know much about it. But still, yeah, Pikachu would be good. Yeah, I've never gotten to just like use a regular Pikachu before. I always evolve into Raichu, but yeah, getting a Pikachu would be good. Like it would be really cool. So yeah, and also Pikachu gets a lot of moves by level up really early. Like for example, I think it gets Thunderbolt at like 35 or something like that as a Pikachu, but as a Raichu it gets it like as an egg move, or level up move, sorry, or level 1 move, that's it. But yeah, that's good. This Pikachu can learn also, if I can get Pikachu for this game, it can learn all sorts of like moves. I don't know what moves it could get, but I think it can get all these special moves. Like, you know how you have exclusive Z moves and all that shit? Yeah, Pikachu gets like exclusive special moves, not like Z moves, but still. Yeah, but anyway, now let's move on to our next member. Moving on to our second member, we have Blastoise. Yes, this is going to be our water type for the game, or it would have been our water type for the game if we got in the game, but still, Blastoise is a really good water type. There are other water types, like there are so many other ones. You have Tentacruel, Gyarados, Duong, Lapras, you have all the good water types. But I wanted to choose Blastoise because I heard you do get a Kanto starter along with the Pikachu or Eevee you choose, but I think you catch them like along the journey. It's like Pokemon Go, like you go and catch like Squirtles or Charmanders or Bulbasaurs or any of the starters anywhere. So it's like this. And on top of that, yeah, Mega Evolution is in the game, so I would have been able to evolve, or Mega Evolve, sorry, this Blastoise, and this Blastoise would have been busted because it would have had Mega Launcher, and I would have been able to teach it Aura Sphere, bloody Flash Cannon, Hydro Cannon, bloody Water Pulse, yeah, that's a Pulse move also, and Dragon Pulse. It learned all of these good Pulse moves as well, so yeah, it would be a really busted mon. Now I wanted to choose Blastoise over all of them because I rarely use Blastoise. Blastoise is like one of those Pokemon I like, but I don't use that often. Like I use Venusaur more often than Blastoise, I would say. Like even Charizard, which I do not like, but still I use Charizard even more often than Blastoise. So I would like to use a Blastoise. So yeah, that's all I got to say. And on top of that, is there anything else to add? I don't think so. Never mind. Ignore everything I was just about to say. But anyway guys, let's move on to number 3. Okay guys, our third team member will have to be the lovely poison type Nidoking. Now I really love Nidoking. I don't care, man. Ever since I played Kanto or Gen 1 in general, every time I played it, I've always had to scoop up a Nidoking. Nidoking is great, man. Like I love Nidoking. It's one of my favorite poison type Pokemon. It's probably one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon as well. Like I can't help it. It's a really good mon. And on top of that, Nidoking will actually be used properly, because in regular Gen 1 games there was no physical special split, but this time there is. So I can teach a Sludge Bomb and it will literally be great. And on top of that, if I can get a Nidoking, I don't know if hidden abilities will be in the game, or even abilities will be in the game, because who knows? I don't know much anyway. So yeah, Nidoking will be a really good mon to use because it learns all sorts, and it's a really powerful special attack. I don't know if it's very fast. I have no idea. I haven't used the Nidoking in a while, but still, Nidoking is one of my favorite poison types. Well, actually, what poison types? Gen 1 Pokemon. I wouldn't say favorite poison types, but still, this is a really good mon. I love the color scheme. Purple, like one of my favorite colors of all time. Obviously, I like red, blue, and black better than purple, but purple will be number 4. But still, don't worry, guys. But yeah, Nidoking's a great mon. But now, these next 2 choices that I chose for my team are going to be sort of a bit more obvious than others. So let's just move on to them, shall we? Okay guys, you saw this choice coming from a mile away. Probably the next one you'll see coming from a mile away too, but still, our fourth member will have to be the Dragon type Dryden Dragonite. I love this thing, like I said multiple times in other top 10s and videos like this. Dragonite, my favorite dragon type, don't give a damn. My favorite Gen 1 Pokemon as well, I don't care. This Pokemon is great. Now, I have even seen a few like trailers and gameplay videos that you even get to ride Dragonite in this game. So like, you know how you get to ride Charizard and Latios and Latias in other games? You can ride Dragonite in this game, which I would have loved. If I had known this earlier, I would have purchased the game earlier, but now it's going to be way too expensive. Well, it's going to be sold out. I'm probably way too expensive anyway, so if I were to get the game, I suppose I would just like save up until like the game maybe goes down, but still, this would be, I would have loved to ride Dragonite. If I could ride Dragonite all over the region, that would be great. I don't give two damns. This is a great Pokemon. I don't care what anyone says. And plus, Dragon is no longer special because there's a physical special split, so I can run Dragonite however way I want. So literally, this would be too powerful, too powerful. And on top of that, you can transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go, and I'm pretty sure I have a Dratini, so I could even get a Dragonite early if I wanted to. So yeah, that's real thinking right there. Real thinking. I'm just really upset I don't get to ride a Dragonite like everyone else. But anyway, guys, this next one again, I probably think you will see this one coming. So let's move on, shall we? Alright guys, we have number 5. Our number 5 team member is going to be Ninetales. Obviously, again, I did say you would see this one coming because another one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time, Ninetales. Now, I'm unsure if there's going to be Alolan forms, but I would have liked to use maybe the Alolan Ninetales because there aren't many Fairy, because Fairy type is being added in the game because it's supposed to have Gen 6 mechanics or Gen 7 mechanics. But still, yeah, Fairy types will be probably added in the game. I would have liked to use Alolan Ninetales, but I don't know if they're going to be in the Alolan forms in this game. But if there are, then that's cool, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But guys, yeah, Ninetales is great. I would use it anyway. But if I were to get Ninetales, I don't know whether it will be version exclusive with Growlithe, because I'm pretty sure Growlithe and Vulpix are version exclusives in each game. So I have no idea. But I do remember in the old Gen 1 games it was Sandshrew and Ninetales, or not Sandshrew and Ninetales. No, in the newer games it's Sandshrew and Vulpix. That's the version exclusives because they did that in Sun and Moon. So yeah, but yeah, this game I really like it, man. It's really. This game, wow, this Pokemon, I meant to say, it's really good. Flash Fire and Drought, those are two abilities. Flash Fire is the fairly worst ability, but I'm not sure you would be able to get hidden abilities in this game anyway, but still, it's a really good Pokemon. Reminds me of bloody Kurama from Naruto. Love it, and I would just use it. It's really good. It's a really good special attack, and it's really fast. And it gets Dark type moves, Psychic type moves. I don't know why they didn't make this thing Fire Psychic or Fire Dark. It would have been good. Actually, Fire Psychic would have been a better typing, but still, if they made this thing Fire Psychic, this would actually be really good. So yeah. But anyway, guys, speaking of Psychic types, let's move on to our final choice. Okay guys, I said Psychic type, so you probably knew that it had to be a Psychic type, a really good one. So yeah, Alakazam is going to be our last choice. Now this last choice was fairly hard because I was trying to figure out whether I should choose between Alakazam or Gengar, because I really like Gengar much more than Alakazam, but I rarely use Alakazam. I use Gengar much more because I love Gengar. It's my third favorite, I think. Third, maybe? No? Trying to think. Yes, third. Never mind. Yeah, third favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. And on top of that, it's my favorite Ghost type Pokemon as well, so I don't give two damns. Well, if you count Giratina, I suppose, but still. But yeah, Gengar is good, but still, Alakazam I thought I would use because I already have Nidoking and that's a poison type. If I added another poison type, Sabrina would destroy me if I added Gengar. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if trade evolutions are going to be like changed in this game. Like, I don't know if you have to trade Pokemon in order to evolve them, but hopefully not if I were to get the game. But still, Alakazam's good, it's really fast, and I could also Mega Evolve this as well if I wanted to, but I only plan on using one Mega Evolution. It would be good if I could use both of them, but still, one Mega Evolution would be fine. Regular Alakazam is still good, but still, Alakazam is great, it's fast, it's good, really hard hitting special attacker. Now if I could get Magic Guard with this thing, this would be great. I would not have to worry about burns, freezes, actually freezes maybe, but still, freezes and sleeps not, I think I have to worry about, but burns and poisons, I would never have to worry about that. I would never take any damage from any of those ever again if I got Magic Guard. But still, this Pokemon's great. I just really wish I could find out if trade evolutions are like the same in every other game as well as this game. But still, you know what I mean, guys. But anyway, now I think before I sort of end the video off, I'm going to also mention a few honorable mentions. So let's move on, shall we? When I said a few, I didn't mean a few. There are so many more Pokemon I really wanted to use. Jesus Christ on wheels. Now take a look. I really wanted to use Venusaur, but I wanted to change up the Pokemon style I would choose, because I always end up getting Venusaur in any game I do. But still, I would have not minded Venusaur, but I would take Blastoise this time, because Mega Venusaur is not that great in my opinion. I prefer regular Venusaur over Mega Venusaur, but still, it doesn't really matter. Again, like I said, Gengar I really wanted to use, but yeah, we already had a poison type on our team, and Sabrina would destroy us if I didn't choose Alakazam. Golbat is probably the same issue as well with Gengar. It's bloody poison type, and I would get destroyed by Sabrina. And on top of that, Golbat is good, it's really fat, but on top of that, it can take hits, but I much prefer Crobat because it's all purple. But still, Crobat, I prefer Crobat because it's faster as well, but still, Crobat doesn't exist yet, unfortunately, so yeah, there goes that. Another poison type, so this entire first row is poison types. We have Vileplume, it's a grass type as well, but yeah, unfortunately, again, poison type weaknesses, or psychic type weaknesses, sorry, I would get destroyed, so I would rather have Alakazam over Vileplume. So yeah, but yeah, I would probably end up like switching Pokemon every once in a while. Like if I were to get Let's Go Eevee as well, if I were to get both games, I would probably end up using one of these 3 poison types. But there's another poison type down there. We have Muck as well. I would have loved to use Muck. Now if Alola Muck is in this game, I wouldn't have to have worried about bloody psychic type weaknesses. I would have been fine. But yeah, I would have still had a bit of a ground weakness along with Nidoking. So, and also ground types actually don't destroy me that hard as well now with Blastoise, because Ninetales and Nidoking are still go to ground types, and Pikachu as well. Completely forgot. So that's 3 ground type weaknesses. So Giovanni's gonna destroy me if I didn't have that Blastoise. So yeah. But anyway, moving away from poison type Pokemon, we have Gyarados. Obviously, Gyarados is another powerful water type. I would have loved to use Mega Gyarados as well, but yeah, I use Gyarados way too often. It's just one of those Pokemon that I use way too much. And yeah, Mega Gyarados would have been great too, but yeah, Dragonite setup, no thanks. I've used it way too much. Rhydon, one of the original Gen 1 Pokemon. Rhyperior is great, but Rhydon, that design is just much better, I think. But yeah, I would have added it, but to get a Rhyhorn in this game, it's going to be like 6-7 badges, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not bothered to wait that long. Dragonite is around the same amount of badges I need to wait, but still, Dragonite is one of my favorite Pokemon. Can you complain? But still. Next up we have Arcanine. Is probably, I think in this game it's probably the opposite version exclusive to Ninetales, but I'm not too sure. And I would have loved to ride Arcanine. I don't know if you can ride Gyarados in this game, but I'm not too sure. But still, I would have loved to ride Arcanine. Apparently if you're a female, you can ride a Ponyta, not a Ponyta, that's the evolution of Rapidash, that's it. I would have loved to ride either of them, but still, they're really good. Both of them are really good. Arcanine, one of these fast, and it can hit both ways, really good, especially defensive as well, so that would be good. And the new Pokemon that everyone's been gossiping about for ages and ages, Melmetal, I think that's its name, Melton's evolution. It's a mythical Pokemon, but I would have loved to use this because there are no steel types other than Magneton. Literally, that's the only steel type in the game, because Magnezone doesn't exist yet, so that's an additional steel type we don't have. Literally, this is the only evolution we have, or only steel type, sorry, we have in the game other than Magneton. So this would have been good. I don't know if they're adding it to the Gen 1 decks, but if they do, then why not? Just screw the 151 Pokemon and make it 152. But anyway, moving on from this thing, which I don't really like the design of this thing. It's a robot. It's a robot with nuts and bolts. What is it supposed to? What is it supposed to represent? I have no idea. But anyway, moving on from that, we have Clefable. There aren't many fairy types in the game, unfortunately. We have Clefable. I think Wigglytuff are the only ones. I'm not too sure, but excuse me. But yeah, they're the only ones. I would love to use this, but unfortunately, no, I can't use a fairy type. On top of that, I would have not minded. I like using fairy types, but my team is pretty much planned out. I want to use Pokemon I don't barely use. I don't use Clefable that much either, so yeah, I would have not minded. But if I were to remove one of the members from my team, I would maybe have to probably be Nidoking, because I want to use my favorite Pokemon, obviously, like the 2 favorites on my team. So yeah, but anyway, let's move on from Clefable right now. We have Aerodactyl, who is can Mega Evolve as well. So also, most of these Pokemon can Mega Evolve on the screen, just to let you know. So Aerodactyl would have been nice. Regular Aerodactyl's not bad, but Mega Aerodactyl is much better as well. I should have really put Mega Aerodactyl on the screen, because as you see, the next 2 are Mega Evolutions. I would have not minded to add, but we'll come on to them in a bit. So yeah, Aerodactyl would have been good. It's flying type, not many flying types in the... Actually, there's quite a few. We have Charizard, Pidgeot, which is on the screen as well. We have Fearow, which who's going to use a Fearow, for God's sake? Butterfree, if you want to count that as well. You have this thing on the screen, Aerodactyl. Not many, I don't really know many more. Dragonite as well, completely forgot about that. Golbat. And Gyarados, I don't really count as a flying type. I just count as a water type. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I want that. And rock types aren't not that limited in this game, there's quite a few of them. And now moving on to the two Mega Evolutions, we have Mega Pidgeot and Mega Beedrill. They're on the screen because I would have liked to use their Megas rather than Mega Blastoise, but I needed a Water type on my team, and I wanted to have a Water type that was like, well, unique in my eyes, because I rarely use Blastoise. I rarely use it. I use Gyarados a lot more. I've even used Poliwrath a lot more than Blastoise, sorry. And Lapras as well. I use that quite often as well. I don't use Blastoise all that often. It's one of those Pokemon I never use hardly. So yeah, but Mega Evolution, Mega Pidgeot, sorry, and Mega Beedrill, I would have loved to use them. Mega Pidgeot, I'd never actually used in my life. I think I've used it once, but I would like to use it. But yeah, it would be a flying. It would, if I were to replace Dragon. God damn! If I were to replace Dragonite with this thing, then I would not mind. I would not minded. And then finally, Mega Beedrill. You know, Mega Beedrill is my favorite bug type Pokemon. I do not care what anyone says. You can count Beedrill as my favorite bug type Pokemon, but still, Mega Beedrill is broken. Adaptability with X-Scissor, U-Turn, Protect, Poison Jab, bloody Drill Run is real. Oh my god, it's just too broken, this Pokemon. I love it, I love it, I love it. I don't care what anyone says. Mega Beedrill is one of the dopest Mega Evolutions ever. I don't care what anyone says. But anyway, guys, let's end the honorable mentions right there, because I've been talking for about 5 minutes about all this. So let's get into the outro. Okay guys, that's going to be it for this My Team video, whatever you want to call it. I think I might just add this to the top 10 playlist. I mean, it's episode 11 to be 100% honest, but we will see, but we don't know, but still, I will have also, guys, I will also have other videos coming out on the channel, but I don't know when they'll be coming out to be 100% exact. You saw I did put up the bloody what's it called, the Volt White Egglock death montage and highlights, but that took ages to do, guys. So I hope you appreciate that. So yeah, guys, I don't know whether I don't know when I'm gonna have any videos out or not, but still, I'll let you guys know. And also, I'm gonna do like an official, I suppose you want to call it official, an official apology of not having any videos later on in the day. So I hope you enjoy that, or hope you understand why I couldn't do it, because as I said, I was busy with college work in general, and all that stuff. So I hope you understand. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. So if you don't wanna miss out on any like content from the channel or anything else, really, make sure you hit the like button, because it helps me out a lot. So yeah, anyway, other than that, I've got nothing else to say. So I'm Lucario MX Gamer, and I haven't seen you guys in a while, but I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Peace out, guys.